Hello, people! Davey from the Daveyverse. Let's start with Willow. Well, Disney in total. I want to see if I can expand this into overall interest on the back end, but just roll with me first. Willow cancelled on Disney Plus because it abandoned what made the original film great. So, the original 1990s? The 90s? Willow has been cancelled. Where's the 98. No, 88. Read. I thought it was 90. I was thinking it wasn't 98, like. Read. Off topic. Let's just crack on. I've already read it anyway. Willow has been cancelled, which I found at once total unsurprisingly and deeply depressing, but got me wrong. The Disney Plus series, the classic 1980 by Ron Howard fantasy film, was absolutely terrible. It stunk like a troll dung and remains one of the worst shows I've ever had the displeasure of watching. Well, you, sir, are not a Disney, you're a Disney fan. You, sir, are not a DC fan. If you see the CW bullshit they're pulling, fuck me, it's on par of that. And I don't know how you're putting this much money into it. But then again, you got Willow. Granted, I didn't watch it. I basically watched Disparu's take riff on it, and he's a guy I trust. He just absolutely slaughtered it. Seeing the bullshit that was involved in it, all the continuity errors, all the plot holes, it's like being hit on the head repeatedly and telling you that you should watch it. It's like, no, if someone's going to beat us over the head with, why would I continue supporting it? Christ almighty. Wings of Power. Wait, what? I don't want so badly for it to be good. More than the Rings of Power. Wait, so you wanted it to be good. The Rings of Power or a Star Wars show. Rings of Power is definitely down there. Above Willow. That's hard to say. Like I said, never watched it, and that was a piece of wank. Star Wars shows. It depends which one you're talking about. Mandalorian Season 1 was great. Then downhill from there. Boba Fett. Fucking Solo. That wasn't a show, it was a movie, but you know. Kenobi. Fucking the Riva show more like, to be honest, but it is what it is. Andor was actually good, but I don't know if it was good because in comparison to Kenobi. I wish I had more. Wish I watched Andor before that. Then I might probably look back on Andor as better. But I watched Andor after, and yeah, it's just a different way of doing it. It is what it is. I wanted a sequel of Willow. That was the Warwick Davis. Fair enough. And feel that Kills film deserve. When I first heard about the Disney Plus live adaptation series, I was thrilled, and I had no idea what crushing disappointment laid in a wait. Oof. See, this is why I've come back. This is why I didn't have to, but it's why I wanted to start as sort of just voicing my opinion. Because I was seeing this back in like 2014, and I couldn't really describe it. I couldn't get it out with my head, so I just abandoned the whole industry and just moved on. So, in short, that guy just slams on Willow, and he's pretty much saying as Disney learnt the lessons. Big tribute to that is, no, they haven't. Disney are doubling down on this sort of stuff. They're going to be pushing a lot more. Fact is, so they've got the new Little Mermaid coming out, they've got Peter Pan coming out, and we're seeing the same things they've put in here is going on in there. I covered the Peter Pan one, the sort of action-packed where the actors aren't even aiming at the sword. Well, they're aiming at the sword and not the character. So when he's on a boat, they could have basically, where they would have done that better is if they managed to get Wendy, which is pinned away at, to get one of the other boys, like one of our brothers, to then deflect or at least knock them off a balance to let her then sort of deflect the rush blow. but they don't. They wanted a sort of girl boss moment, so they wanted her to take on 3 guys. It could have been better. They could have did what I just said there, got either a brother involved to then sort of take on one of them, for then she could still have 2. You can still have that sort of girl boss moment, but no. So we know where that's gone. I know, well, fucking hell, the crab within the Little Mermaid's just nasty. The sort of CGI has been terrible, and they took the boobs off what's her face. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they can't really have big knockers on Disney Plus. I guess that's where they're gone, so they're playing it safe. It is what it's gonna be though. It's Disney for you. But we need to praise them when they do good work. So Disney did us joy to hospitals across Florida. So it might just be a reactionary thing. They're getting bad press. We'll send the mascots out, but they're pledging money. It's a good thing all round. They're getting to meet some sick children. Hopefully, these kids can pull through. That's the best medicine's laughter. So this probably, well, I would say, in my experience, sort of morale, happiness, joy does sort of help heal you. It's like a natural healing factor. That's my sort of Ouija take with on it. So yeah, I praise Disney when they're doing good things, but doesn't exclude what they've basically done. Well, done within terms of the sort of culture. So Disney are now planning layoffs. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot saying, but to be fair, the whole industry's fucked. There's Silicon Valley Bank just went bust. Another 2, Signal and someone else. Then in Europe, a Swiss bank, and then in Asia, an Asian bank. So they're probably worried. There's going to have to be a recession. So they're looking to cut 7,000 jobs. Bob Iger will go on state that Disney will be cutting a workforce, a whopping, doesn't see where though, does it? So I bet you the executive branches are still going to be safe. It could be sort of on their parks, could be in their sort of the studios. Well, so they've got Marvel, Lucas, Disney's, well, obviously Disney's. Then they've got their games studio where they've got association with EA, and there's a lot of offshoots from that. Then they've got their own CGI works. They've got Pixar. Do they have Searchlight still? They've got Fox. Yeah, they've got Fox. They must have Searchlight. Yeah, makes sense in my head. Try to think now. Oh, I should really got a list. Wait. Anyway, so Disney isn't really looking in good sort of terms. I think they've actually gained. Hang on. Yeah, I'll pull up the earnings call. So the recent business highlights, not headlights. So Avatar is pretty much saved their arse. So other than that, I'll just crack on. Okay, so this is Disney's operational income, and as it does say, loss there. This, in my view, is pretty much down to their mentality, their culture within the company. They are funding pretty much these non-profits that are, I can't really think of a better word than woke, but they're not necessarily woke in that sort of sense. They are sort of on a political side. They've been basically caught out before funding political opponents on one side. They had that whole spat with the state of Florida. So they are putting money into a sort of one-sided system. But let's just crack on. So, start of last year, it wasn't really looking too bad. They were $500 million down. Well, 600 million, which doesn't really look that too bad. But then the programming is the biggest expense. You can see it just climbs and climbs. There, SG and A and others. SG and A. I wish I could speak. Revenue lower, SG is. So, don't know what that's. Wait. So, the sort of revenue has actually increased a little. So now the revenue is at the fucking start of the year last year. They have made some investments in the parks, but that could be what that is. Maybe. But overall, the programming is just increased exponentially. So it goes from there to there, 400,000 there, 400 million there. Well, there, improved over 400 million. There, add prior to quarter. So then another 100 million, another 100 million, and then there, that's more than that. It's 500 million. So the operational losses has been 600 million, 900 million, 1.1 billion, 1.5 billion, and 1.1 billion again. They must have money in the bank. They've got a lot of assets, to be fair. So I can see them sort of getting mortgages, loans, that sort of stuff. Probably get grants off the government for pushing some propaganda here and there. Well, how much China actually pays them? They must be getting paid off China. Well. So overall, the money's down. If this bank recession still continues, their interest rates could go through the roof. And it wouldn't matter what sort of this number increases by. They will be absolutely screwed. I wonder whether they get bailed out. I know Hollywood got bailed out during the pandemic. But anyway, off topic. So the core subscribers have increased. Say, start of the year to about 20 million. The Hotstar, I think that's just a special American thing. Hulu is definitely an American thing. So that has increased by only a few million. From what I hear, it's more like live TV shows, reality TV and that sort of stuff. So it depends if you like it or not. ESPN Sports, we've got this in the UK, but I think it's more of a comes with it in a package over here than it does over there. So yeah, well, you got Sky over here, which is a big competitor given the football or American soccer. But overall, figures don't look that good for Disney, and let's see if they will see if they will sort of push against this woke culture that's bringing down the banks. If they can either see, you got rid of Gina Carano is where I boycotted it, because the whole point of that was there might be something contractual where she couldn't really either bring attention to the show or bring bad press. So there might be something there, but I don't think the overall thing was that bad, and I think it was blew out of proportion, which I won't actually cover in my next one, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, quick little overhide. So Ant-Man and the Wasp is just come out dreadfully. Yeah, Searchlight. I knew they had Searchlight. And Fox. Yeah, I knew they had Fox for sure. Yeah. So I was thinking, wait, off topic again. Wait, so that comes at me. I thought I was earlier that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, the poster on that I covered last week or the week before. Little Mermaid. Haven't really covered it, but it's not really much to say. They race swapped her. It's what Disney does now. Elemental by Pixar. Maybe that's not what I'm thinking of. Dial of Destiny. Oof, that's getting slated everywhere. The Marvels, that's getting. Readman now, they'll push it back. Aye. So I know. So it's actually not that big of a list coming out this year. Mandalorian's already out. Doesn't look that good, to be honest, for it. Looks like it's fell off there. Try and think of what comes up. Visions. I mean, that's what for Star Wars, Right, man. Wait, does that get a remake? Oh, no. Hopefully they don't Disney-tize it. That could... I like the first one. Flavor Hot. First. These haven't been released dates yet, but... Wait, I thought they had. I thought Ahsoka was... Wait. Then American-born Chinese. Oof, that could be risky on Disney's behalf, given their sort of Asian relationship they have, especially with the word Chinese in it. Fair enough, Disney. You take that risk. Chang can dunk. Yeah. Right man can't thingy and then dunk. There's a lot of basketball things coming out, isn't there? Especially for thingy. You could definitely cancel that. Season 2 of Loki. I don't think I've actually heard anyone actually came looking forward to that. Only Murderers in the Building. Season 3. Fair enough. That's getting advertised heavy. Peter Pan and Wendy. I've covered. Secret Invasion. They're not going to stick to the comics, so I'm... Ooh. Fuck. Wait. So they're not going to stick to the comics, so... They're not... I'll watch it. I'm a fucking smuck. But anyway, X-Men 97. If that goes back to the classic animations, fuck me, you may actually have me Disney Plus back if I can watch it. Because that's something I probably will have to watch and not try to pirate. I mean, Sail 7 Seas. Right. So, upcoming parks I don't really care about, don't go parks, and then it just goes into operations. So yeah, Disney probably in a bad situation pushing into later this year. We have to see how the banks go. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Hello, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, watch more. If not, at least like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out. Appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.